Hey YouTubers, Scotty Wrenches here. I think I'm on my second to last repair that I'm doing on this Volkswagen. Hopefully, once I get these two done, I don't have to work on this one for a while. But, project for the day is actually to replace those radiator fans because neither one is now kicking on. Typical for the condenser fan, which is the smaller one down here, to stop working because, believe it or not, the control module for it is on the back of the radiator fan, and that burns up, stops working that one, runs this one super fast when you run the AC, which burns up that motor. So rather than just replacing the control module, I did the right thing and bought the whole assembly. So we're going to take this thing out. So the first thing that I've done, since this is the GLI model, it has that 2-liter turbo FSI, is to take off the charge pipe that goes up here. This is basically a noise-making pipe. All it does is brings turbo noise up into the cabin. Fairly obnoxious. A lot of folks will just buy a silicone cap and block it off down there, but you know me, I'm a stock sort of guy. So we've taken that off. And I've gone ahead and already removed the screw that was right down here. That's a T25 Torx screw. And then as we come across the front, there's another one that's hidden right back here. You gotta move this pipe just ever so slightly. You're gonna be best off using a 1/4-inch ratchet and your T25 Torx bit into that 1/4-inch socket as well. And then you can go ahead and loosen that up, and now you can see that that whole thing is actually loose there. See how I can move it there? So now I need to go underneath. Okay, so we're going underneath now. We've already got it jacked up onto our jack stands. Both sides locked in there. And again, we're just going to come around to the front. We're going to look right here. We're going to have to take off that screw right there, come across to the other side. We have to disconnect this wire connector and then get to the screw that's just behind it, which is right there, which you can't see right now. And then we should be able to drop this thing down and then run the other one right back up in its place and start putting it back together. So you're going to want to pry this whole assembly down and out of that clip right there, and then it's those lovely D-tabs that the VWs have, so you gotta push the lock up, which is that plastic piece there, and then push the whole thing apart. So that's disconnected. But here's the cool things that you find out when you're starting to work on a car that, well, you know, you're just starting to do the work on. Look at that. There's the bolt, but that's sheared off. Still in place, but not really doing much. She gone. So again, now we're just going to work up into that space right there, and then loosen that bolt, or screw, I should say. Now, I'm going to try to do two things here. I actually have my elbow supporting the radiator fan set because we already know that these things are kind of loose on the other side. And I have the top screws out already. So, yeah, I don't want it really coming down in my face. I've already had that happen once today with disassembling a desk and having half of it come crashing down on me. So, anyway, I'm going to work on getting that one loose. And then I should be able to just slide it down. So I shimmied it down. This one, actually, for whatever reason, T27. Everything else was a T25. Whatever. Anyway, so you can see, here's the old fan assembly. This is what I was talking about with the control module. Sends the signal over to the other side, or not. In our case, this one hasn't been working at all the whole time I've had the car. Probably burned out that motor as well. I'm going to look at this side to see if I can just back out whatever's left of that screw, because I'm sure the screw head's gone, and then we'll be able to bolt up the new one. All right, so you've heard it said, every job is just one broken bolt away from being an extra 2 hours. Well, yeah, or a broken screw for that corner. Oh well, anyway, here's the new radiator fan set. Nice and pretty. New fan control module, new fan motors, housing, everything. We're just gonna lay underneath, slide it back up, bolt it back up. Screw it back up. Okay, so I walked it back up from underneath. I have tightened that screw. Fans are in. I did actually have to do a little change where I had to slide out this connector out of its base here and just flip it around 180 because the connector on the other side would have been completely hidden, and I was just like, forget that. If I need access to this, I want to be able to unlatch this thing on my own. So I just had to clock that thing right around this. So anyway, so we are now buttoned up here, buttoned up top. I'm going to just slide around the front here. Pardon me for the shaky lens there. I have already done tightening there, and I've tightened this one here. So now I just need to put on the charge pipe, lock that down, and turn on my air conditioning to test it. So we've got the charge pipe laid in place. Remember, it tucks underneath of the AC line. Bolts down there, has a bracket that goes here, and then you want to put your locking clips back on so that your boost pipe doesn't pop off under boost. So here's just a little hint on these clips for the charge pipes, is put them in place and then just lock this in until it clicks. Way easier than trying to walk it down once you got things put together. Anyway, so once you get that clicked in, we're ready to turn this bad boy on and see what we see. Alright, so finished product. AC on, and then it kicks on the small fan over here. Fan over there as well, just on a slow speed. When that small fan goes bad, the big fan kicks on super high right away. And the problem with that is it burns up that fan as well. So then you basically don't have a fan. So anyway, that's it. So no big mistakes today, other than again finding broken screw, which always fun to learn, but now have AC, thank God, since we got 102 degrees tomorrow. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe, and remember, I make mistakes, so you don't have to. Scotty Wrencher signing off.